What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to GazetteSports.com and the Press Telegram. It's Mike, and this high school volleyball highlight is brought to you by Naples Rib Company, the perfect place to cater your next team event. Lakewood and Long Beach Poly, the Moore League's two finest teams. We've had some classic matches between these two teams over the last 5 years or so as they've traded the championship back and forth. And sure enough, big blocks and big championship implications in this match. And I would have to say this is probably the best match I've seen between these two teams. Romeo Kin, the Panda, getting things going for Poly. Justin Cayetano for Lakewood on the other side. Prepare for a big one. This got pretty crazy. Nolan Van Wyck here is going to put Poly up 27-26 in the first set just to set the tempo. And then here, ball clearly outside the antenna. But this play would sort of set the table for some tensions later. The referees missed the call. Poly just incensed, the coaches and the players. Obviously not a call you see missed very often. The referee says, I don't know, I don't have the call. They talk about it, they give the point to Lakewood, so that would have been Poly's win in set one. Instead, a net call on the Lancers keeps the Jackrabbits up. The USC commit Sam Lewis is going to slam one down right there. And then it helps to have a guy who's 6'10", who can do it again. As Poly wins the marathon 32-30 and manages to avoid having this match sort of flipped by an officiating mistake there. Second and third set, the Lancers got rolling in their home gym. Daniel Wright, Talon Tufunga propelling them. Poly had sort of a weird incident in the third set with a parent coming out of the stands to yell at the Jackrabbits head coach during the match. But somehow that kind of seemed to actually gel Poly together going to that fourth set as they managed to turn what could have been a pretty ugly situation into a positive. And sure enough, in the fourth, you could tell that the momentum was on their side as big Slamuel Lewis on formal occasions. I mentioned he's 6'10", he can touch 11'8". Really doesn't matter how tall you are, it's all about your top reach, and 11'8" is just unreal for a high school junior. He's got plenty of talent around him as well, including Romeo Must Kill, Romeo Kin putting it down, Panda. Huge swings for the Jackrabbits, and you could see how that got them fired up. As Dylan Stump over there outside is going to say, we're going to set 5 on one of the craziest matches we've seen all year. Lancers making some plays earlier in the set, but the Jackrabbits would end up taking a pretty big lead as they get another Stump speech right there. Lewis and Van Wyck on the block. Poly's block obviously very big, especially for a high school team. Lancers, though, are going to come back to tie it at 8. The league title's on the line, and they won it last year. They don't want to give that thing up. On the hitting error by Lewis, it's tied at 8. But the Lewis Roofing LLC is a very profitable business on this particular Thursday, as he was just up and in the Lakewood's face all match long. They go up 12-8 right there. Poly going to close on a 7-1 run to finish this match as Kin makes it match point for the Jackrabbits. Kind of fitting of the wild roller coaster as Christian Tafao and Nick Escobedo say ball game. Poly closes it, as I said, on that 7-1 run to seize momentum and force a tie atop the league standings. Poly has Cabrillo and Compton left, while Lakewood's going to have to get through a Milliken team that already beat them this year. That should be a big one. We'd like to thank our newest sponsor, Long Beach Transit. Their route number 1 now stops at Cal State Dominguez Hills, the StubHub Center, and the South Bay Pavilion. We will definitely be at that Lakewood Milliken match, but there's plenty more high school boys volleyball to come this year. You know you got to keep it right here.